Double O kickers, yeah, we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. With you, the veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Arizona. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, today.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the right side, up on the 12. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Set, ready. 43, 10, use yellow. Black ultra. Yellow, blue. Black, red. Red, cycle. Edo blue. Set, go.
Throwing to begin is Love. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Yellow, yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
Red, yellow. Claws red. White, white. Blue striker. Stick, mega. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now, the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment, a near turnover there. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Black shot. Black blue. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Tucker track was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
At their own 34-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey. What?
First down throw for Murray. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Chad Ryland's now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. Red, 38.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Love to throw it on first down. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Ready?
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good pick up of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll kick this one down to Patterson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed.
45. What? Hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Ready. Black 40. 6. Never. Field. Black. Ready.
2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Yellow. 22. Claude red. Drill green. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That was too far out in front. It is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. And that one not going to get there. It's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Now Murray on 1st down. That's caught left side by Ryman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. One quarter in the books. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up. Murray will throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards to pick up there. It's an Arizona first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Yeah. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 2-2.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Rush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scrambles.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Watch out. Here we go. Here's Green Jack. Black 40. Yellow. Go. Stay.
Now Love. And the rush. Get it. Oh, he'll go down. They got him. Matt Wilson. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Trey McBride. Down Arizona. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Here's Love to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Down. Black,
The
95.
man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Here we go. Blue striker. Big black shot. Spread green. Steel black. Yellow. Zoom. Fuse yellow. Tag.
Here's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Red. Yellow. Black ultra.
Throwing is Love. No one open. He'll throw to his running back. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, right? Set, hut. Hey, 10 black. Claws red. Green jack. Hut.
Now Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And the defense can't allow him to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Ready. Blaster, sit. Ready. Hut.
On play action, Love. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball went in too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Edo blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Right. Set.
Here's Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Come on. Set.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Right. Set.
On 4th down, Love. Open is Pratt. He's got him. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 12, facing 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Down. 6. Madden. Yellow. 43. Black shot. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. 2's attempts. This one good for 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. That was signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Blue 32. Blue striker. Smash red. Set cut.
Off the play fake. Here's one. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, break. Set, ready. 30, cut.
From the gun, it's low. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Drill green. Set cut.
From the gun on third down. It's low. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. That's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play on 4th down. 39 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
43. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacob. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Blue, 32.
In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Field, black. Set.
To throw is Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
Ready.
Set up for the
52
2-point
blue.
conversion.
Blue striker. White, white. Hey, red. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
Love to throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. They're whistling him down, but before it gets up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Fuller.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Look, I think any time like you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's Jacobs. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his blocks. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kick is good.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
Cardinals
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater is set to kick
So
off.
now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening at the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Linebacker, Wayne Walker.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Down.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Trying to set up the screen with Golden. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but To a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Love. Oh, in trouble. There we go. Walter Nolan. He gets there for a sack, setting up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. See a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Rabbit.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's all caught. It's Zay Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Back to the right side. Up on the drive. And he's taken down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. To the outside, he's got Harrison.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Being out of the gun, here's Brissett. Get that one out to Connor. And a good job running into the football. Holding just a gain of a yard that sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3.
Hey, kill.
They'll drop to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Kill. 19.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. He does that. It's Harrison. Down to the 10. And he will score. Junior. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Packers 28, Cardinals 21.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. 6. Mega. Ready?
Loves to throw on first and 10. Headed left. Find time. And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On the ready?
2nd and 5.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
In motion. Reed.
Set.
Running is Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a count. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Down. Set.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up for first and 10.
Kill. 19. Set. 13. Go.
Now it's Brissett. Laying out, and he made that. What a play. Cards will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Brissett gonna throw. We'll work this out wide to Benson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.